Hello, viewer people. Welcome to another video. I'm keep the introduction short this time. You can read the exposition and the credits if you so choose. It's whatever you feel. Haunt the House, the game. Not on the basis of any cartoon, it's just a game, by Armor Games. Alright. Maybe. Listen to that gasp. That is some impressive lung capacity right there. He is one fine male specimen, I'm sure. Hey, to where did he go?
Huh?
Come on, guy, pick a direction already. One down, finally. Okay, that's not going to scare off anyone. The game is slow at first. I can't do very much besides slightly moving furniture. I'm targeting the people who are already close to the exit. If I quickly chase out a few of them, I'll unlock better spooks that will serve me better deeper into the house.
Huh?
This one fellow is reeling in existential horror at a moving teapot, and the others don't know what's wrong with him. I've scared enough people that I can now float with the furniture. I love that bear. It's my favorite by far. Alright, I'm getting somewhere. I'm finna move deeper into the house. A little bit of background on why I chose to feature this game, for anyone who cares. So, I was watching James and Mike's playthrough of Haunting starring Poltergeist. In that game, the player controls a ghost who possesses various household fixtures to spook some people out of their house. It's not unlike this game in its gameplay and setting. James and Mike said something to the effect of, "Wouldn't it be cool if you could actually kill people in this game?" That comment made me remember a Flash game that I had played a while ago. After a little digging, I rediscovered it. It was this game, Haunt the House. Here, I also play as a spooky ghost. The difference is that I can actually drive people to jump to their deaths. Check it out. Nice. So, if anyone is looking for a more violent take on Haunting, maybe consider this game. Of course, if I'm going to compare the two games, this one has simplified gameplay. The ghost doesn't have a limited amount of ecto-energy with which one can possess objects. Plus, it's generally easier to get people out of the house. For such a short game, the sheer number of controllable fixtures is impressive, and many of them have multiple spoopy actions apart from just moving around. Yikes. You can kill kids in this game. That's a subject matter that most game developers would prefer to avoid. I haven't seen that in Grand Theft Auto.
Huh?
I like how each room has its own color motif, which usually includes wallpaper. This ghost has no business being this cute. If guests are on the ground floor and already panicking, it's difficult to get them to go back upstairs. They will often run right past a spook just to get to the door. Oh wow, I completely lost track of the people in the house. There's only one left. The last person usually takes the longest to scare. Actually, before I evict my last guest, I'm going to play with some of the fixtures that I haven't used extensively. And some of these are repeats. Most of the light bulbs just make the typical flickering and popping noises. There are several chairs that act similarly. Alright, back to the haunting. I see why this one has lasted so long. She keeps running back and forth on this one floor. It's enough work just to catch up with her, and none of the spooks on this floor seem to be raising her horror past a very high threshold. Alright, if I trap her in the attic, I can really lay into her with the spooks. Whoa, that was weird. She just jumped into the wall. There's no window there. Alright, I call that a pretty successful run. Hello all. I figured this out after I completed the game. Supposedly, killing people is actually bad in this context. I was actually supposed to chase them out of the house. If they die, they contribute to the number of ghosts in the house, which counts against me. That's why I only got a B, even though I removed all 30 partygoers through various methods. That's a disappointing mechanic, actually. Forcing people to jump is more fun, and arguably more challenging, than chasing them to the front door. Maybe don't punish the player for having fun? Really, the house should just have more exits so that nobody has to jump out of a window. They just didn't have a very strict fire code in what looks like the early 1900s.